Welcome to Secret Dealers, the show where our team of ruthless antique experts will be rifling through ordinary people's homes and trying to persuade them to sell their most treasured possessions. 3 antique dealers have been invited into 2 family homes.
Look at that.
Pop it on the turntable.
They have been given just 1 hour to make secret bids on absolutely anything that takes their fancy.
But it's not a bad example.
These wily dealers know their stuff and will be competing against each other for the best items. When the hour is up, our homeowners return to find out which of the precious belongings the dealers want to buy. Then they have to decide what to keep.
It would have to be a hell of a lot more.
And what to sell.
Tim says...
Is he feeling all right?
And I'll be on hand to look after the homeowners' interests. So, how much money will they make today? And what will the dealers be walking away with? Our first house is in Derbyshire. Bev and Adi live in a 3-bedroom semi with their 2 greyhounds. They both share a passion for antiques and collectibles and used to regularly attend car boot sales and auctions where they bought some of their most treasured belongings.
I really wouldn't want to part with my teddy bear. I got the teddy bear from an antiques fair and I just fell in love with him, and I walked around the fair and then thought, if he's still there, I'm going to get him, and he was there, so I bought him. He's just lovely, he's just great. He's old, he's well loved, he's tatty, but he's my bear and I love him.
Over the years, Adi has built up a collection of watches, including some highly valuable Breitlings, which he keeps in a secret drawer in the bedroom. And they're not the only things hidden away in this treasure-filled house. Downstairs in the sitting room is another drawer full of antiques, including this fabulous early 19th century tortoiseshell and gold snuff box. So how do you feel about 3 antique dealers coming in here and going through all your things?
I think it's really good, you know, it's nice to see what they're going to say about the things, see if they want to buy anything.
If the dealers do want to buy things and you're happy to sell, what are you going to spend it on?
Perhaps put it towards a holiday to Vegas next year.
Or a caravan, maybe?
Yeah, or a caravan.
Well, the dealers are going to be here shortly, so it's time to head off, please, and we'll see you in about an hour.
Okay, see you later.
Bye for now. Our dealers are going to have a field day if they discover all these gems, so let's get them in. Karen, Stuart and Tim.
Hey,
Hi,
you
Kate.
3. Hi. Now, I have got a treasure trove for you today, but you've got to look carefully, and you've only got an hour. Go and get stuck in.
Come on, kids.
Can't wait.
I'm going in there, so you 2 up there. Right. It's quite interesting in here.
What's in this room?
Now, this is a nice Art Deco figure.
Collection of boxes.
Tim wastes no time slapping a bid on 2 19th century Burwood writing slopes tucked away in the corner of the sitting room.
They're quite nice, quite saleable. I'd like to leave a price on those. Ooh. That was the music box.
In the bedroom upstairs, Bev's beloved teddy has caught Karen's eye.
I quite like the teddy. Hasn't got good pads on him. They may have been replaced later on. He's quite an old teddy, little button eyes. Check, I know, no, he wouldn't be a German one anyway. He just doesn't look like a German bear stuff or anything. He's English.
Back downstairs, Tim is having a good root around, and he's about to be rewarded for his efforts. He's found the snuff box. These things are so delicate they're often damaged, but unusually, Bev and Adi's has survived over 200 years in mint condition.
Got a little Regent 6 snuff box with a little gold plaque, 1804. So it's a real commercial little piece. All this gold inlay, and this is tortoise shell. I think that is absolutely fantastic. I love it. Love it. And that's the good thing about being an antiques dealer, when you get to look at somebody's drawers like this and finding a little gem like that.
Well, Tim, if you really want it, you'll have to leave a strong bid. Meanwhile, upstairs, some hat pins have caught Karen's eye. These little Art Nouveau gems were made by a silversmith called Charles Horner, who had a factory in Halifax, and they are highly collectible.
So here we go, beautiful. Charles Horner always did the most lovely hat pins, and this is an example of one. So it'll be hallmarked silver on there. Date-wise, probably Edwardian. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 what I would call decent hat pins. If I leave a bid on those 4 hat pins, I think.
Now look what I've just found. It looks like a pile of gold coins, but actually there are some sovereigns here. And in the 18th and 19th centuries, these were a standard form of currency. Today, they're still highly collectible, and the most common ones are from the Victorian period. Let's see if the dealers find them. Meanwhile upstairs, Stuart is getting friendly with the teddy bear that Karen just bid on. Oi, get off!
I'm not loving it, I'm just trying to see what it's stuffed with. It's actually stuffed with kapok or material rather than straw or wood straw, so it's not really for me. But they're very commercial. It's got a lot of good features about it.
Despite a nice cuddle with Teddy, Stuart didn't leave a bid, but he has spotted those hat pins that Karen bid on.
This is what the ladies would have worn to hold their hats on in the wind, more than likely. I'll leave a bid on the hat pins.
Look at there.
Another till here.
That's a little sampler and that's a little sampler.
This little bronze here looks as genuine as that.
No, I do like these.
This house is full of good stuff, and the possibility of finding something hidden away in the loft proves too tempting for Karen and Stuart.
Oh, this is exciting.
It's worth the effort. Stuart discovers a 19th century leather-bound Bible in mint condition.
It's a Bible, look. The thing about Bibles is they're super thing. Look at this, 1859. Nice condition. I'll leave a bit on that, though.
With our 2 plucky explorers upstairs, I'm getting a little worried about Tim, who is still rooted to the spot by that drawer.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, fantastic. I absolutely love this drawer, Kate.
Have you hit the jackpot?
I think I have,
Ooh,
yes, yeah.
Nice box.
Gorgeous.
Well, listen, you have spent 45 minutes down here.
Have
This is
I?
the rest of the
Oh,
house.
right, well, I don't
You've
want to leave
You've got bedrooms,
it.
you've got an
Oh.
attic.
I don't want to leave this drawer, Kate.
It might be worth your while.
Right.
Yep.
Nice move, Stu.
I don't want to leave a bid on it, but it's not a bad example.
With just a few minutes left, Tim finally makes it upstairs, where he discovers Adie's precious collection of watches.
And here we are, now look at this. Yeah, this is gold-plated, full hunter. A little gold lady's watch there. Another lady's silver watch there and chain. So I am going to make a little bid on those.
With Tim out of the way, it gives the other dealers a chance to snoop around in that drawer, and Karen has homed in on the one thing he really wanted.
1804, so it's a Georgian, but it is of the most beautiful quality. Don't know if I'm close. Here's hoping.
It looks like we've got a bidding war on our hands over that snuff box.
Here we go, look, we've got some sovereigns here, so let's have a look here what we've got. So we've got, bob that under there.
Now Stuart has found those watches too.
Gents watch chain called an Albert. The watch is nothing, it's a plated watch. I think I'll leave a bid on the Albert. I'll leave that one under there.
The hat pins are attracting all the dealers today. Now Tim has spotted them.
This is Charles Horner. This is Charles Horner.
And just in case you weren't sure who the maker was,
And this is Charles Horner.
thanks Tim. So that's 3 Charles Horners then? But Karen spotted 4.
I need to get my skates on and get bidding on those. Bob that down there.
With the seconds ticking away, and in his rush, he missed the last one. And now Karen has a niggling feeling she may have missed something.
Right, there's just one thing I suddenly nagged me, that sometimes these dressing tables have secret drawers. And it did. Look at that. And look who found them. Tickets everywhere.
But it's not just the sparkly stuff the dealers like. They all have a soft spot for Bev's Teddy. Especially Tim, it seems.
I like this little teddy bear because I am a softie and I do collect the teddy bears. So I'm going to make a little bid for him.
And now Stuart's discovered the snuff box too, making it a hat trick of bids.
Ooh, tortoiseshell.
Good. We've got 20 seconds left.
Time's up! Come on, Timmy.
Oh, God, dear.
I've only been up there 5 minutes.
Well, we locked you up in the loft for a while.
Our dealers have spent the last hour bidding on what they consider to be the most interesting and profitable items in Bev and Adie's house. In total, they have bid on 38 separate objects, but Bev and Adie have no idea how much money they'll be offered when they return home.
So if you accept all the highest offers that they've left today, this is the amount of money you could make. Who wants to have a look?
Go on, Bev, you let you do it. Wow!
Oh my God! £4,630. Wow. That surprised me.
Staggered.
Yeah, that has really surprised me. Yeah.
Here's me thinking I've got a couple of
Couple of £100 worth of things.
It's a lot of money, but now it's decision time. And first up, it's Adie's precious watch collection.
Well, I'm going to talk to you about this little collection in particular here, because both Karen and Tim have bid you here. And Tim says, for all 3 pocket watches, £100.
No.
You paid more than that for the gold pocket watch, didn't you?
I know he's got to make a profit on it, but I think with that one I would say no.
You look a bit crestfallen then.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
I think so. Yeah. I think I was expecting a bit more than that.
Well, Karen has bid you just for those 2, £280.
No, that's more like it. I think that's a proper offer.
You're smiling again.
I am. Yeah.
How do you feel?
I think probably might be tempted to sell it then. So I think a deal's done.
With Karen's offer?
Yeah, definitely.
Quite sure?
Yes, 100%. I think you can't believe it. I'm start selling some of my watches.
Is this a bit of a shock, Bev?
Yes, because his watches are his babies at the moment, so I didn't think he'd part with any of them.
Well done, that's a sale.
And I really like that plated hunter. I just love the deer stakes on this. I'm quite pleased with it. That's a good one.
So Adie's parted with his babies and gets a thumbs up from Karen. It's a great start, and up next it's the Art Nouveau hat pins, including 4 by renowned silversmith Charles Horner.
Now somebody has got an eye for hat pins, and I don't think it's you, Adie.
No, definitely not. This one's Bev's.
It's me.
So tell me about them, Bev.
I've just collected them over the last couple of years. I like them because they're quite small, so it's nice to be able to display them.
And they look lovely, particularly all together like that. Yeah. Well, all 3 dealers have left you bids on these.
Oh, right, OK.
Karen wants 4. And the 4 she's picked are, can you guess?
Charles Horner.
The Charles Horner ones. And she says £130.
I paid, I think, about £40 each for them. So,
I'd say that's about right.
Yeah, I'd want more for them than that, I think.
Tim only wants these 3.
OK.
Has bid you £165.
Okay.
Remember, that's for 3.
OK. That sounds quite good. Better.
Possibly a sale at
Yes.
£165?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
OK. Well, Stuart also has left you a bid.
OK.
Stuart wants to take the whole lot off your hands. Stuart says 180.
No, I wouldn't be prepared to sell them all for that.
Well, our independent valuer has had a look at all of them, and he thinks roughly £150 to £180 for the collection.
Oh, right. No, I think I'll stick with the, was it the 165 for 3?
165 from Tim for 3 hat pins.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Final answer?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's a sale.
Very pleased to have bought the Charles Horner hat pins because they're from my neck of the wood, Halifax in Yorkshire, so I'm just repatriating them back to Halifax where they belong.
So Bev and Adi decided to strike a deal with Tim and sold 3 of their hatpins for £165. And their selling spree didn't stop there. They also sold a late 19th century mechanical toy called an automaton for £180. An early 20th century French bronze figure of a boy for £130. And 2 19th century Burwood writing boxes for £150, all to dealer Tim. They also sold the 19th century Bible to Stuart for £60. Tim's the only dealer to have left a bid for the next item.
Now, you've got some sovereigns and other gold coins on here. So who's the collector of sovereigns?
That's me. I like to collect gold because I think the value of gold, I think it goes up better than putting money in a bank.
You're not just a pretty face, are you?
No, I do try.
So might these be something you want to sell, possibly?
If the money's right, I'm sure I'll be tempted.
Well, Tim spotted them with his beady eye. And what you've got here are 5 sovereigns, 2 half sovereigns and a spade guinea as well. And he's bid you for the whole lot. He says £1,120.
Wow.
Right.
Staggered.
Well, our independent valuer says that in the open market, they're probably worth between £1,000 and £1,100.
So I've been offered over the
Yeah.
estimated value, so that's pretty
Yeah.
good as a good offer.
Yeah, very good.
Is that a sale?
I think so.
Well, £1,120 is in the kitty.
Oh,
Very nice.
very good.
A good deal for me. Not a huge profit, but a profit's a profit.
Next up, the precious soft toys. They're a bit battered, but they're priceless to Bev.
Now, where did these little fellows come from?
I like teddy bears and I like old teddies, and I haven't really got one from my childhood because the parents probably couldn't afford a really expensive one, so I got through teddies quite quickly. And I've just always wanted one.
So, is this something you'd be prepared to sell?
The teddy, no, I don't think so. It would have to be a hell of a lot more than what I paid for it.
What about the monkeys, Aid?
The monkeys, I think I didn't pay a lot for them, so we'll have to wait and see.
Well, we've got 2 bids here. Karen has bid you for all 3, the monkeys and the bear. And Karen says to take all 3 off your hands, £55.
No, I paid £90 for the teddy bear.
Did you?
Yeah.
He is a good-looking bear, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, we'd better see what Tim thinks. Tim's bid you just for your bear, Bev. Tim says £40.
No way.
He's obviously pretty special.
He is, he's lovely. I like him.
No sale.
No sale.
No sale.
No sale.
Yeah, hardly surprising, isn't it? Because often those are little personal items. And would you sell your teddy? I wouldn't sell my teddy either, so good for them.
And there were other bids that weren't music to Bev and Adi's ears. They also turned down Karen's bids for their 19th century musical items, rejecting £140 for a small music box, £150 for a symphonium, and £210 for a large music box. There was one item today that all 3 dealers fell in love with. Tucked away in a drawer was this Georgian tortoiseshell snuff box, which Adi bought recently at auction and which has survived over 200 years unscathed.
Well, I think you've got a good eye, Adi, because all 3 dealers want your snuff box. Well, Stuart, I'm going to go for first because he's on the top here. Stuart has bid you £185.
Wow.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
What did you pay for it?
I think I paid about £160 for it.
Did you?
Yeah. So a bit of a profit. So I'm becoming a bit of an antiques dealer.
Well, we've got 2 other bids here. Karen has left you £220.
Wow.
Gosh.
It gets better.
Yeah.
Would you get rid of it at that?
I'm very, very, very tempted, yes. I think I probably would actually. But what's the 3rd bid?
Well, might be more, might be less. Shall we have a look? Now, Tim has left you a little message here.
All right.
I
I think it says, I love this.
Wow.
£320.
Even better.
That's amazing, that is.
Wow.
That's... Gosh, I wonder if he loves it because he wants to keep it for himself, perhaps. You know, you might collect them, you don't know, do you?
Have we got a sale by any chance?
I think we have on that, yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
Happy?
Yes, very.
I think I'm coming with you next time you get an auction.
I'm really, really excited that I bought that box because I absolutely 100% loved it and just wanted to own it, and I won't be selling it, I'm going to keep it.
Well, Tim's happy, and that's also a great deal for Bev and Adi. An independent valuation puts the snuff box between £100 and £150. So with all the bids revealed, how much money have they actually raised?
How much did you expect to make?
A couple of hundred.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
You have made £3,695.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh, that's unbelievable. That's absolutely brilliant.
Wow.
That's great. Thank you.
Well
Thank you
done.
very much, thank you.
Next, we're off to Solihull and a 5-bedroom, 3-storey Victorian house owned by Anne and Les. They have 2 daughters who have both left home, but their faithful Weimaraner still keeps them company.
We've lived in this house near Birmingham for 26 years. 26 years. And hopefully in the near future we're going to move to Derbyshire, so we need to get rid of some stuff.
Selling their house and downsizing means they'll have to part with some precious belongings, but that could be easier said than done.
The one thing I would never sell is the Shakespeare bust, for 2 reasons. Basically, my father bought it, and he died when I was 15, and my younger daughter has already given me instructions that she's having that. So that's a definite no-no.
But some items are up for grabs.
The one thing I would like the dealers to find is this carriage clock, which I bought at auction. It's very pretty. I've had it repaired, but it doesn't work properly. It doesn't keep good time. It's so pretty, but it just doesn't do the job. I'm not sure how much money we'll make. I haven't a clue, really. I'll just wait and see.
Wait and see what the dealers offer
Yes.
and think whether it's worth it or not.
Yes.
Well, you've got lots of items spread throughout the house. How do you feel about 3 strange antique dealers coming in here and having a rummage around?
No worse than the children.
None whatsoever.
Well, the dealers are going to be here in a minute, so it's time to say goodbye.
Right.
Don't worry, I'll look after everything.
Yep.
But we'll see you in about an hour.
Okay.
All right.
Right. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's get the dealers in.
Okay.
Hi, you 3.
Hi.
Now, I've got a lovely big period townhouse for you. Lots of stuff inside, but it's quite spread out, so you're going to need an hour. Go and get stuck in.
Only an hour. Only an hour. Let's go.
Only an hour.
Come on, gang. Right, so I'm going upstairs.
See what we've got in here.
Like the house, there'll be something in it.
Normally, the dealers open the doors to look for antiques. But for Stuart, it's Anne's and Les's front door itself that has caught his attention.
Lovely door, right up my street. And you know, I can't find a break in it anywhere. If they only had one door, then I could understand they wouldn't be wanting to sell me this, but you never know, they might just sell this to me because they've got a front door already. They don't need this, and they're selling the house. That's why they call this in.
Well, Stuart, they called you in to bid on their antiques, not to leave a draft blowing through their house. Our dealers will bid on literally anything they think they can sell on for a profit. Upstairs, jewellery expert Tim finds himself in more familiar territory.
It's a huge house, this. More vintage watches. So I'm just going to tip this out. We've got a little gold ring there, and we've got a lady's gold watch here. I'm going to bob these on. So I'm going to bob that on.
Not content with wanting to take the front door away, it looks like none of the fixtures and fittings are safe with Stuart in the house.
Lovely windows again there, and I like the ebony doorknobs here. I do like these. It's an interesting coving as well. It's all pierced plaster coving. The strangest thing is I love the doorknobs in here as well, but I don't think they want to sell those.
Karen is the first to spot the 19th century bust of Shakespeare that Anne and Les were hoping to pass down to their daughter.
Carrion. And if we look on the back, it looks like Shakespeare, doesn't it? I should imagine it is Shakespeare. And we're looking for a factory mark. It could be Copeland, it could be Meatonton, it could be Wedgwood, it could be Robertson and Ledbetter. And unfortunately this one is unmarked. I still like it, it's still a nice piece.
So we're in the top of the house. This probably originally would have been where the maids would have been.
Hot on Karen's heels, Stuart has also spotted Shakespeare.
It's a Parian bust. It looks like William Shakespeare. Of course, may not be.
Doesn't stop him leaving a bid though.
Interesting, the Red Cross nurse. Huge collector's field for anything military, and it's going to have some demand from postcard collectors and military collectors as well. Just bob that there.
In the dining room, Stuart has found a large Victorian silver-plated tray.
Good-looking tray. It's filled with a heavy material and silver-plated. I'll leave a bit on that.
Now Tim has seen Mr. Shakespeare.
So we've got some stiff competition here for the Bard.
That's right, Tim. You'll need to bid high if you want to beat the other dealers and tempt Anne and Les to sell.
These busts, they did everyone really. Dickens, Shakespeare, Queen Victoria, Gladstone, all the Prime Ministers. I would think that Shakespeare is one of the more desirable ones. He's a bit more attractive than Mr. Gladstone. So I'm going to leave a bid on him. It's probably Copeland, that, although he's not marked.
That's a hat-trick of bids for the bust. But will any of them be enough to tempt Anne and Les to part with it? Meanwhile, Karen has seen the late 19th century carriage clock that Anne is keen to sell.
Oh, sweet little carriage clock. We'll do the old... it's sort of frozen up a bit and it just needs some very, very fine clockmaker's oil sprayed on there just to free it up, so you never quite know what you're taking on. But I'm going to have to assume that that isn't working.
Tim has yet to find the dining room, but I'm sure he'll just love it when he does.
This is more like it. This is my type of room.
See, told you. And he's gone straight for the silver tray that Stuart has already bid on.
Big electroplated tea tray there. If this was silver, we'd be talking possibly up to £1,000. Big difference because this is electroplated. So, put it back. There's a handsome fellow there.
It's a junk room, we love junk rooms.
Stick that there. We've got a bonny little carriage clock here.
Tim spotted the carriage clock that already has Karen's bid attached to it. But who wants it the most?
Original key, Paris maker. That's quite a nice commercial item. I bet Karen's bid really strong on that because she likes that sort of thing, really. I quite like this fireplace as well. I could see that in Hogarth Towers. It's quite nice. Might quite leave a bid on that.
You leave that fireplace alone, Tim. That's Stuart's domain.
Don't know how I'm going to get home on the train.
Oh my goodness, the tray, I've missed the tray.
With time about to run out, that makes 3 bids on the silver tray. Looks like we've got quite a battle on our hands for this item. Time's up!
Time's up.
Already? Time's up, Tim.
I need another 5 minutes, Kate, please. Be like Jane Eyre up there in that lot.
Today, our dealers have already spent nearly £4,000 at Bevanades. But their pockets aren't empty yet, judging by all these fresh bids at Anne and Les's house. Time to welcome them home and tell them the news.
Well, in this envelope, I've got an amount, which is the total of the highest bids left today. Mm-hmm. So, in short, if you accept all the highest offers today, this is the amount of money you could make.
50p.
£1.50.
£1.50?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Do you want to have a look?
Yes.
Yes. Goodness gracious.
Heavens. 6,315. I'm amazed.
Yes. So
Because I
right.
just thought we'd got mostly clutter.
Now it's time for Anne and Les to find out exactly which items the dealers have bid on. But I bet they weren't expecting this to be one of them.
Stuart wants to take home the front door and all this lovely surround. I have to tell you, this is just the sort of thing that everybody who owns a reclamation yard would love.
Oh, yes.
And Stuart knows that. Stuart's got quite an eye for these things.
So, yes.
So, Stuart has bid you £1,000.
Goodness gracious. No.
It'd be too cold if it got no door there. So no, I wouldn't part with that.
So, £1,000, that's no sale.
No,
I'm afraid not.
No.
It's such a feature, and if we're going to sell the house, I think people coming in, that really sets the store for the house.
Every day of the week I could sell those. So, not surprised, but very disappointed.
It was a lot of money to turn down, but Anne and Les didn't want to present a drafty house to potential buyers. So far, they've turned down a whopping £1,000 for their front door.
No.
Next up, it's a large Victorian silver-plated tray that has attracted bids from all three dealers.
So why did you buy it?
I liked it, and it was £10, and I thought it was a snip at £10. Don't use it very often, and it's got to be polished, so I don't mind selling that. It's got no sentimental connotations to it.
Well, Stuart, let's go for Stuart first. He's closest to me. Stuart says 60.
Goodness
Well, that's not a bad return.
Goodness.
What do you think, Les?
I like it. 60
What, you like
pounds,
60 or you like the tray?
Well, no. £10 to £60, far better than a bank.
Yeah.
So would that be a sale?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know what the others think, but let's have a look at Tim. Tim says 140.
Goodness gracious.
I'm absolutely...
Is Tim really feeling all right?
I hope he's not going to go bankrupt because of us.
Yes. Our independent valuer says 60 to £80.
Good heavens. I'm amazed.
One bid left. Sounds like it's going anyway.
Yeah, well, yes.
Yes.
You want to see?
Yes.
Karen also says 140.
Goodness.
We're going to have to fight it out, aren't we?
Well, if you're prepared to sell it for that, I think it would be a good idea if we get Karen and Tim in and ask them who is prepared, if anybody is, to give a little bit more, because otherwise they are going to have to fight it out.
I brought Karen and Tim back in to re-bid, but even their new bids were identical. So there was only one thing for it.
Heads.
It's heads. Yes!
Oh, well done.
Karen wins the tray.
We had a bit of fun there, didn't we? So I think I won on the toss of a coin, but it was a close run thing.
She's a game girl and she deserved to win it.
Well, tossing a coin may not be the most conventional solution, but we'd have been there all night otherwise. And after that, the sales kept coming. Anne and Les also sold a late 19th century beech and elm armchair to Stuart for £185. Anne's 9-carat gold watch and 9-carat gold rings to Tim for £262. And an early 20th century mahogany radio cabinet also to Stuart for £200. Next up, it's the bust of Shakespeare that Anne and Les have promised to their daughter. But will a hat-trick of bids persuade them to sell?
Now, Karen said this Parian bust was one of her favourite things in the house.
It's our favourite thing as well. So,
Is it?
Yes.
In the whole house?
Well, this one was bought by Anne's father, and everyone likes it. And youngest daughter has laid claim to it. She says we're not to sell that unless it's worth a fortune.
So this is quite a treasured possession.
Yes, it is beautifully made. The detail on it is lovely.
Should we have a look at the bids? Because all three dealers want to take this home.
They're out of luck. But yes, I'll be interested to know
See-
what they think
see
it's
what-
worth,
yeah,
because
see
I've
what-
no idea.
See a price. See a price.
Tim says £130.
No, that wouldn't tempt me to part with it, definitely.
Not even with a nought on. Another nought.
No, I wouldn't part with Shakespeare, no.
Let's see what you think of Karen's bid. Karen says 180.
£80.
No, I wouldn't part with whole shake spoke.
Stuart has bid £200.
Oh,
Goodness.
I would have thought that was a pretty fair price for it, so I have no idea of
It's an
its actual
excellent
value.
price, but
No.
no, it's not going. It's not going.
No.
So 3 no's.
Yes.
Well, our independent valuer thinks on the open market Shakespeare would fetch roughly £80 to £120.
Yes, well, probably. No, he's staying.
He's definitely staying.
He's staying.
Yes.
He's
So that's
staying.
no sale.
No
Yes,
sale.
I'm afraid not.
So the dealer's attempts to nab Shakespeare were not to be. Having managed to fend off Stuart from running off with their front door, they also turned down bids on some other fixtures and fittings, including Stuart's bid of £180 for their ebony doorknobs and Tim's bid of £600 for their fireplace. Tim's offer of £300 on the 19th century oil painting was also rejected.
Not enough, no. Being a sentimentalist, no. Not for that one.
Next up, it's the carriage clock. Anne and Les are keen to sell, but will any of the dealers' bids be strong enough?
This is a really pretty little carriage clock, isn't it?
It's French, apparently. And I just love the detail, the fretwork.
Yes, it is fretwork, isn't it? It's absolutely lovely there.
It's a lovely face.
It is, and I love these pillars too.
Yes,
Very architectural in design.
Yes.
How long ago did you buy it, Anne?
It must be, I think, about 8-10 years ago.
Long time ago.
Quite a while ago, yes.
What about you, Les? What did you think when Anne came home with this?
It's very nice, but my preference goes for a plainer one than that.
So, is this something you might consider selling?
Oh, yes, as it does not keep good time.
Well, I don't think Karen and Tim knew about that. They've both left you a bid.
Uh-huh.
And Karen says £90.
Goodness gracious.
Well, I only paid 60, so that wouldn't be
Did
a bad...
you?
Yeah.
Tim says 180.
Goodness
Oh, yes.
gracious, yes.
Tim can have it for that with pleasure.
Yes. Oh.
It is a beautiful little clock, but
I'll find a box
Not
for
that
it.
beautiful.
but not that beautiful, no.
I'll find a box for it. Goodness.
Do you want to give it to him now, Les?
Yes. Can I have that with pleasure?
Yeah.
I take it that's a sale.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
So, you two, have you sold what you wanted to sell?
Yes.
Mostly, yes.
Mostly. Some of the things I'd like to have sold, there's no way the dealers have been interested in, but...
Can't say we blame them, actually.
Well, let me tell you that in 1 hour, you have made £2,110.
Goodness gracious.
Definitely a bottle of champagne tonight.
Yes, definitely. Two.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh, that's unbelievable. That's absolutely brilliant.
Our homeowners today have walked away with almost £6,000 from the secret dealers. But how wisely did our dealers buy? Tim sold Bev and Adie's gold sovereigns for £1,240. Karen has sold one of Adie's watches for £140, so she's on her way to making a profit. And that snuff box that Tim loves?
I absolutely love that. I think it is absolutely fantastic.
Well, he loves it so much, he's keeping it. And what are our homeowners spending their money on? Anne and Les will be buying some new furniture for their new house once they've moved. And Bev and Adie are putting their money towards a motorhome so they can go on holidays with their greyhounds.
Well, all our homeowners have had surprises today. We'll see you next time on Secret Dealers.